The 2020 presidential election was complicated and controversial. It was a long and stressful experience for many Americans, including Dobie students and staff.
I think that this is definitely one of the more important elections considering the issues that we're facing today, as in racial inequalities, global warming, and the pandemic we're in right now.
I'll be glad when it's over with. It's been a long, hideous battle.
How do you feel about the election?
How do I feel about it? I'm not a hugely political person, so I don't give it a whole lot of thought. But I do think it's important to vote.
Do you think either president is better than the other? Why or why not?
Yes, I do believe that Biden is better, and here's why. I will admit, I do not agree with the rapid change from oil to greenhouse. I think we should do it slowly. But he's onto something, you know? Meanwhile, Trump, he's over here pretty much saying the coronavirus, we're gonna have a vaccine very soon, even though he's not an expert on it. While Dr. Fauci, it's actually Fauci, my apologies, Dr. Fauci is saying we may have a vaccine in a year or two. I personally trust the scientist over the president, because, you know, the president's not the scientist.
Why do you think voting is important?
I think voting is important because it's our right, and I think the people should have a right to choose on who leads our country.
Okay. What's your thoughts if Biden wins?
My thoughts are that I hope he does just as good as Donald Trump, or President Donald Trump, and I hope he keeps his promises the way President Donald Trump.
Everybody should vote.
Do you feel the need to vote?
Yes, it is definitely our right to vote.
Hi, I'm Miss Jordine. I teach social studies 7th grade, and I early voted because I'm excited to live in a country where we get to be heard, we get to say how we feel and communicate with our leaders. I think it's super important that everybody who can gets out and votes.
How do you feel about the election?
I feel like it's an exciting opportunity for Americans to make decisions about the future of the country.
I'm really proud of my parents for voting because I think that, as we can tell by the outcome of the election, it was really close, so it made me realize that every vote does matter and counts. As for my first time going to the poll site, it was really cool seeing everyone lined up and eager to cast their vote and practicing their right to vote. It really made me excited to when I turn 18 and I can.
And here's the reason: voting can change, the future of a country. It can change the future of a war, of a whole